Opposers, here's a fun fact about me that's also my Tinder bio. I always win at board games. I win at board games so much, nobody will play with me. What can I say? I guess people just hate to see a guy like me succeed. Now, my strategy is simple. I play smart. Some might call it cheating, but that's just a word losers use to make themselves feel better. So that's why I'm mad as hell about a new edition of my favorite board game that just makes it harder for winners to win. Take a whiff.
Are you a Monopoly cheater? Well, then, this newest version of the game is for you. Hasbro is releasing a cheaters edition of the game later this year. The idea came after a survey revealed that over half of Monopoly players try to cheat during the game. The new twist on this beloved board game comes complete with cheat cards, free properties, and even a handcuff attached to the board to keep those cheaters chained to jail.
That's right. They try to put you in cuffs for a real estate crime. And they say this game is based in reality. This new tabletop Abomination includes 15 cheat cards that actually tell players how to play smart. Look, these cards are real. There's identity theft that lets you move another player's piece instead of your own, and squatter's rule that lets you collect rent from another player's property. Hasbro, stop giving away my moves. Next, you're gonna tell my son Alito how I always destroy him at Connect 4. It's easy. I never taught him how to count. But this new Cheaters Edition is clearly trying to handicap natural winners by building our best sneaky strategies into the game. There goes the neighborhood. In fact, there go all the neighborhoods. Boardwalk, Park Place, Luxury Tax, Question Mark Land, all of them. Think about it. If everybody's cheating, then nobody's cheating. And cheating is the entire foundation of Monopoly. It's right there in the origin story. You guys know this. Monopoly was invented in 1903 by Elizabeth McGee, pictured here on a counterfeit dime. Now, this proto-Elizabeth Warren created the game to expose the evils of capitalism. But capitalism is flawless. Here's proof. 30 years later, an enterprising man stole the idea for her game, rebranded it, and got rich off it. And that's how you play Monopoly. Do not pass go, do not collect any money for your idea. I get to be the car, yay capitalism. This Cheaters Edition will do whatever it takes to hobble winners. It even has a tattletale feature.
You report the cheater, who's near left or right, to Mr. Monopoly via Facebook Messenger, and then he will chime in to settle disputes and crack down on rule breaking by handing out consequences in real time.
That's right. Monopoly has a special prosecutor now. What's next? A district attorney for Gumdrop Mountain? A court stenographer for Scrabble? A building inspector for Jenga? Sir, look, if you're gonna go in there, don't go in there. But if you do, just tap on it with your index finger first. Look, I suspected this cheater's Monopoly was part of a larger plot. Some said I was paranoid, but paranoid is just a fancy word for always right. So I did some digging. That's when I found an article, and hidden below the headline were dozens of smaller headlines strung together in sequential order. It was baffling, but I eventually found a quote there from a Hasbro executive admitting that the new version will level the playing field and make sure cheaters don't have a special advantage. Level the playing field. No special advantage? This is not a drill.
Socialism alert. Socialism alert. Socialism alert.
Opposers, it is time to focus up. We cannot let socialism invade Monopoly. You can't run an electric company from your spot in the bread line. This new Cheaters Edition is simply un-American. In this country, we reward people who play smart. It's why billionaires get tax cuts, why Republicans control Congress, and why Merrick Garland is currently bagging groceries at a CVS somewhere. There's nothing wrong with playing smart. Just listen to our president.
He didn't pay any federal income tax. So
that makes
if
me
he's
smart.
paid...
Yeah, it makes him smart. You know how high your IQ needs to be for your businesses to weather 6 bankruptcies? Smart. But everywhere you look, deep state forces are making it harder to win unfair and square. Check out Pennsylvania, where the state Supreme Court ruled against partisan district maps. Screw you, Pennsylvania. And we can't sleep on Florida, where a devious federal judge says they can't bar ex-felons from voting. That's gerrymandering and voter suppression, 2 of our smartest plays. It's only getting worse. Last week, I got maced in a Whole Foods for sampling the grapes. Come on! People, America is all about playing smart. It's who we are. We can't let some globalist board game or state Supreme Court take that away from us. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta pass go and collect, I don't know, let's say $700.